And yeah, it doesn't say time penalty. Yeah. Okay, we are on. So we can
All
use
right,
that trick to restore lives. And yeah, I think both of them are 10 with mix.
Oh, okay, so Rioyner is going for wheel mix. Oh my god, and he gets it, and Jay doesn't. This is a very interesting turn of events, because I did not think that Rioyner would actually go for wheel. Although it's worth noting that for wheel to save time, I mean, you have to be pretty good at the movement, which unfortunately Rioyner got hit right there, so that actually canceled out time.
Alice movement is not that decent in the wheel.
I just reloaded a second ago.
Net to net. Alright, anyway, we are into one stage 2.
So Rioyner is still maintaining a small lead over Jayhawker because he kept his wheel through. Wheel actually saves a pretty large amount of time in 1-2 because of this this room right here. It's a lot of horizontal movement, and you can just steamroll every single enemy. Unfortunately, Rioyner gets a 3 on the goal game, so that wasted a lot of the time that he actually managed to save. But yeah, I think Rioyner has at this point canceled out any potential time save he could have had over Jay, because Jay's probably going to take over in 1-4, because that's where the routes converge a little bit.
Sure, the keeping wheel all the way through the low one is just testing to even stay time.
To do wheel against Wispy, it's like 13 or 14, something like that, just frame 1 inputs.
Yeah, I think.
And so you can only miss, I think, 1 or 2 in order to not lose time. Yeah, so Jay's actually caught up a pretty fair amount to Rioyner, and if Jay plays this last level really well, it's possible that he will pull up ahead. Rioyner actually missed 2 hits on Frosty right there, so that gave Jay ample opportunity to pull up. But the main source of time save would probably be these rooms, because these caboos can be very, very annoying. Even for pretty high-level runners, they have to be prepared for any potential pattern that the caboos give them.
Now
tree room. Oh, getting hit multiple times. That's not good. So Jay is ending up pulling ahead. It seems Rioyner's a little unfamiliar with the burning movement in this room, although I will say it is definitely something that takes a lot of getting used to and a lot of practice.
That's true.
So Jay coming up on his BTT, his only BTT, Wispy, misses a hit, unfortunately, but he is the best at Wispy in the Kirby community. As far as the best time goes. Rioyner also missing a hit, so just about breaking even. Although he doesn't bonk there. Wouldn't say a lot of practice. Okay. Okay, Grandpa. Say, when's that? Oh wait, I don't know if he's got a 42 yet. He's gotta get sub-chooch. Tornado Joe gives Jay bad RNG, as it does a lot of runners. You can deal with that pretty easily. I think what you gotta do is just like kind of get up close to him and then burn right before you're about to touch him. The weird thing about burning is that you don't have iframes like right as you start burning. Even if you're covered in the fire for the first, like, I think 3 frames maybe, maybe a little more, there's, you don't have invincibility, but you have the invincibility for the rest of it. Jay coming up on a double star, turn around, eject your ability, and just let him have it.
So we will get.
Rioyner also gets it. That one's a really annoying trick to miss. It's not that difficult, but it is punishing if you do miss it. Because it does waste it. I mean, at the very least, it'll waste 2 seconds because you have to get your ability back. It's definitely a close race right now. It'll all come up to World 6 because I'm pretty sure both runners are going to go for the nutty strats in the late game. Rioyner probably mostly just because.
The first two are basically the same.
Mm-hmm.
And no major difference in the next three, but the major one is in World 6.
Okay, I was wondering if Jay was actually going to do World 2 Wheel because that is something that he has been at least talking about a little bit ever since he got the 43. More recently he's been doing, like, he's transitioned to doing 6-3 UFO, which is a more high level, more of a high level strat, or at least it's considered to be. I would say anyone could really go for it if they wanted to, because if you miss it once and then hit it again, you break even, and it's even better in if you're playing on like a Japanese card or something, or a Japanese version on a legal emulator or something like that, because you can actually make it a free one tick. But because Jay is not doing World 2 Wheel, he gets to tackle TikTok the easy way, which is with Spark. 5 hits and he's down. Jay's Funky's flaming me in chat, but I don't think he knows what he's talking about. Rioyner put the oh yeah, he did. Kind of took that from Sniper, didn't he?
Sniper put the dot into the Kirby cycle.
Oh, Rioyner taking a hit there. Not sure what he got hit by.
Requirement for the 100%. So yeah, we will later see the Kirby hitting switches since World 3. And yeah, those are the requirements for 100%. Instead you complete with 80%. And after you complete the game 100%, you will unlock extra mode. And if you finish extra mode, you will unlock the Meta Nightmare. And yeah, Jayhawker just finished the wheel session.
Yeah, he's got high jump. Gonna come up on my favorite boss in the game, Paint Roller. As I like to call him, Bob Ross on skates. So, Paint Roller is very, very interesting with high jump because high jump has, as far as damaging goes, high jump has 2 hitboxes. It has a strong hitbox and a weak hitbox. Yeah, you want to get really close to Paint Roller, like right in his face, like how Jay's doing right here, and just wail on him.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a good fight. We got bottom right path, which is, I believe, second best pattern. But yeah, not that bad of an exit for Jay, considering that he missed wheel. Now Rioyner's oh, okay. That was a little exciting. Oh, Rioyner getting a couple weak hits. Alright, Jay's coming up on the first switch in 3-1.
Yeah.
So this is where any percent and 100% start to diverge. Starting in World 3, which is I suppose why 100% is good practice for any percent, or vice versa, just because the two well, any percent is good practice for 100% for the early game, because the early game is pretty much the same.
That's true.
Rioyner takes a hit in that. Oh, I feel like that was an up input. That looked like an up input to me. He tries to break the blocks with high jump, but goes up the pillar instead. Jay opting to take on Bugsy with sword, which is the safer. I don't want to say easier, but it's a lot safer.
That's true.
Yeah.
Not 3 and 5 for the both strats.
Jay could have gone for the optimal wheel mix strat here, because he went for sword. It would be unnecessary if he kept high jump, because keeping high jump is faster than going for wheel right there. It doesn't even save that much time, so it's really not worth going for. It's mostly there for fun. Rioyner's going for high jump Bugsy? Oh yeah, he is going for high jump Bugsy.
I actually go for high jumps. Cool.
This could be a chance for Rioyner to catch up, but he has to be safe with them. Oh, almost getting that door entry. Oh, ouch! Bugsy doing a hard read into a down throw. Very hard drive down to Butter Building right there.
What Jay exactly is stage ahead. And we're into the free fall one winner, and which is a pretty cool one as you see right there. Oh, Jay missed it.
Rioyner getting a 2 on the goal game. Oh, okay. Jay gets a weak hit on the Mace Knight.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's pretty punishing. I didn't even think about that, because Mace Knights actually take 2, I guess, 2 HP to kill.
Yeah.
I would say he should be better at this. He should be better at the 3-4 arena.
True.
I'm not entirely sure what gets him about it.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, it's just a matter of pattern memorization and just remembering, hey, I need to do this here. But that arena does have some RNG in it, which can make it pretty difficult at times. Let's see if Rioyner fares any better. And he misses a little bit there. Keeps his high jump though. Misses that Mace Knight. Jada's KO Boomer.
And we will see
Like the fog
side.
rooms in these games. That's a little hard to hear. I'm gonna turn you up.
Yeah, there it is. The path to the switch.
Yeah. As Rioyner makes his way towards Bonkers.
With the invincibility, it can be basically free. 4 quick cancel and he's done.
Jay is in an underrated room. I love this room. The last room of 3-6 is super fun because it's just a bunch of high jumps. It feels like a reward after all the hardships of building.
That's obviously difficult. Do you want to talk about the boss?
Alright. Jay is a member of Moon Crew's gonna guess Moon. Pretend that didn't happen. Pretend he guessed it right.
Yeah, true. And yeah, most of the ones in this community will guess one slides.
Yeah. The only... Let's see.
And some of the boring ones don't guess. Just there.
Yeah. MK doesn't guess. Wakaza guesses Moon. Dark Soul guesses Sun. Sniper guesses Sun.
At least
he used to.
High jump earlier in the stage.
Yeah.
That's not a huge time loss, as he will get high jump back in the last room.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of an early cancel from Jay, giving him a little difficulty entering that room. But he gets around it.
But now we are keeping.
Oh, he didn't read where the Starman was gonna go. Oh, and he kills him instead. That sucks.
Damn it! Why not just yeah, don't grab the high jumps. And we just
its wheel.
The 4-1.
Let's go, Jay.
Yeah, nice.
Jay is pulling on a pretty nice lead here. And that 4-1 wheel is really going to help because it does save quite a bit of time in 4-2.
Kinda guess it right, because Moon's always right.
Moon is always right. You tell him.
The real Mexican is pretty useful.
Yeah. Double poppies, giving good RNG, allowing the Suzu strat. Or he doesn't go for the Suzu strat, he goes for the, I guess, going below it. The Suzu strat is where you basically jump above that poppy row on the left. And then you use
the Japanese one.
You stop your momentum. Oh, Sniper says he stopped guessing. Lol.
No.
Hmm.
And for free, interesting shit movements.
Yeah, the wind can be pretty annoying if you're not, I guess, familiar with how to use it to your advantage. I think especially this switch can be annoying because it's a one-tile gap, and the wind does not help.
Why not go for the mix of punches? Yeah, I think that's.
Ah, he missed. Oh,
he gonna do the backup mix.
Like, oh man, that could have been super epic.
So the mix sequence is same as the one you get in 1-1.
I applaud Rioyner for that though. That's pretty cool.
And yeah.
I'm proud of him for for even getting that close, because that's the hardest variation of the 4-1 mix to get, and he almost got it.
Sure.
Oh. It's taken a bit of a beating from the bros.
In the pattern, and Jay's not going for the 4-4.
That's honestly a good idea. 4-4 wheel is kind of a dumb strat, but it's cool looking.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can just get wheel right here.
But it's just stays like a second. You got it?
Oh. I would honestly say that the hitboxes that the poppies have is kind of deceptive. I've had a lot of times where it looks like they're gonna step right on me when they're moving their legs around, getting ready to throw a bomb. That could also be that Spike has weird iframes as well.
And we will see a kinda new strategy by Jaden. Yeah, the power surrender.
Now we discovered this like just about a year ago now. Shoutouts to Sniper for finding the powerless arena strat. It's one of my favorite strats in the game. Some people hate the strat, and I don't get it because the strat is so fluid. It's awesome.
True.
Funky, that's cringe. You made a flowchart for 6-2?
Liner is kinda sluggo in this one, but he can't hide the successful. But yeah, that can solve the time that he potentially got in this room, I guess.
Yeah.
It says the one they said.
I'm wondering if Rioyner's gonna go for 4-4 wheel. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, he does.
No. Honestly, that's the better decision. Opting for ball, which is a strat we would normally not be seeing until World 5. Jay getting screwed over by a frog. Frogs are just one instance of incredibly annoying RNG in this game.
And we finish the TikTok with so easily, and yeah, Switch is here in the dark room.
I think the purpose is you're supposed to find a cool spook and then backtrack, but I really don't understand how people would figure that out on their first couple playthroughs.
True.
Oh, I'm wondering if Jay, like, misangled his jump, because that does happen. I was looking at Rioner's screen. That does happen sometimes. You can actually get hit by the Sir Kibble. Rioner also opting for the powerless arena strat as Jay enters Krakow. Jay is actually looking on a decent pace. It's not too bad for something like this, for sure.
Yeah, around 44 to 45, I would say that's pretty on. Oh, I get a 5-double. Nice.
Nice. Oh, that was a very clean cancel. Very, very clean. Very nicely executed.
5-double, which means
Rioner barely missing that one tile. Oh, he's got to be careful. Those.
On to the 6th thing.
Oh,
Rioner died in the house. Okay. 5-man switch, kinda obvious.
he's a little bit too slow, so he couldn't kill the Mace Knight before he deflected the star. Man, he's getting completely destroyed.
Yeah, this is one of the difficult parts in this arena. It's basically the only difficult part.
Yeah, the arena is... It's pretty annoying. I think it's one of those things that really takes some refining. That's how it is with a lot of the arenas in this game.
Yes.
Is that they're punishing if you don't know how to do them super effectively. I would argue that it was annoying with throw as well, Funky. So sorry, that argument does not stand.
True. The salt reset, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it was a really good. That's a good call. Because even though he can get a switch in 4-6 to refill his health, those frogs could easily take a life from him. Although I'm wondering if actually taking a death would be just a little bit faster, anyways. Oh! I think Jay missed time to jump there. He did not want to start bouncing in ball there.
Sure.
Ball is definitely a crazy power. It's very crazy good. I think it's got the highest DPS of any power in the game, but it is incredibly difficult to control.
Yep. 5-3, a cool level in terms of the movement. The game intended you to go through this area with high jump. And then we take wheel. Funky's cheering up with wow.
Funky's cheering for Rioner a little bit.
Yeah.
So Jay is coming up on a pretty hard room. It's very difficult to do this damage list, as you saw. You need to do 3 pretty much perfectly timed wheel turns in order to not get hit by the spikes. Otherwise, you're going to have to puff, and that's a little slow. But better safe than sorry. The good thing is that even if you do get hit, it's not a big deal because we get rid of wheel in 5-4. Not sure I totally agree with Rioner swallowing the high jump back. He could have killed Krakow just with a spit, but it's possible that he was in a situation where he should have, because it would have been slower to hit him with the spit up star. Oh, Jay trying to go under the platform and suck at the same time, but he puts in the inputs a little too fast.
Ball swag is free.
Ball swag is free.
It's not actually a swag.
Ooh. Oh, Jay goes for the triple ball swag, but he gets the momentum glitch where you keep your momentum even after getting out of ball and hitting a platform. That does happen sometimes. Oh god. Yeah.
But
There
yeah,
is one. You have to kind of pray to the RNG gods if you don't try to use ball there, but even then, using ball can be a little bit damaging because you have to time your time getting out of there fast, and that's pretty hard to do.
That ball bounce strat used in the hundo in that room is kind of challenging. So yeah,
It's a
I
lot
still
better than
opt for
80%.
And 5-5 is a easy maze for the pips.
You do want to be a little bit careful in terms of your timing for the sucking, time for sucking in the hothead, because there are times where if you jump a little too high, you'll actually end up sucking in the star block instead, and then you'll actually get hit by the hothead or kill him in the process. So you will most likely have to restart the room. So you just have to be pretty careful and make sure you short hop to suck in the hothead. Rioyner going for ball swag.
Usually we cap high jump for the sub boss fight because it's powerful. 3 hits. And yeah, burning.
Rioyner finishes off Bonkers. Oh no. Your A button's not working. Oh no.
That's sad, dude.
That's... yikes. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that his gameplay is being pretty affected. Oh, that's...
Oh, I regret having. Because
Yeah.
that's what we need for the next week.
It looks like Jay had actually been practicing that 5-6 strat. That's a pretty hard one to do. You have to be timely with threading through the wheels. Nothing that a little practice can't help.
Yeah, minus. Yeah,
Oh
plus.
dear.
Yeah, as he said in the chat.
Oh no. Oh no. Is he gonna have to map something else to A? To his A button to... Oh dear.
Yeah, let's see. This end's gonna enter heavy mode.
Oh.
Yeah, the hammer is the game's intended people to
Yeah.
do the heavy mode basically.
Because the hammer is intended not only because it gets rid of the, I guess the wall, but it gets rid of, but every now and then Heavy Mole will fire out projectiles.
06.
And the projectiles are hammer and sleep.
20%. Because every stage has got a switch.
Yep. This is where any percent and 100% are by far the most different. Is in World 6.
That it's still lost in wheel after all those adjustments. This is the safest way to do this cycle. And why not still gonna test it? Yeah, his A button.
He's trying to figure out which configuration is like most comfortable.
Sure. And
Ooh,
unfortunately,
Jay having a flawless last room. That was beautiful.
yeah. And 6-2, Jay's definitely not gonna attend the advanced strat. Yeah, he just got a question here. And yeah, for those who miss it, one minus A button's not working, so we just gotta adjust the control range. Mapping the other button to be A.
Oh dear. That could make this arena very difficult to deal with. Yeah, Rioyner takes a death.
Sure. Definitely not re-cheating. Yeah. Oh, I think that's not Jay wanted yet.
Oh, he didn't want tornado. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. He's gonna drop it soon.
To just only use it for this one and then the next one.
We are Kirby's Adventure now.
Yeah.
Rioyner choosing not to go for Volkswagen. Honestly, that's a really good idea. That's a pretty good idea considering his controller issues right now.
Oh yeah, Jay's gonna go
Oh,
for the
Jay's
UFO.
going for UFO?
Yo, first try.
Alright, let's go, Jay. Very good.
Yeah, nice.
I honestly don't know if what Jay does there is actually faster optimally, because I do 2 fully charged shots and he does 3 mid-charged. I don't know if we've actually tested what's faster.
I don't know if Jay's UFO. My UFO is faster because the intended way to do is grab the hammer for the bunkers and then you just grab the laser in the wrong right side there.
Yeah. So optimally, UFO I think saves 15 or so seconds if you get it first try, and then it breaks even if you get it second.
Yeah, shout out to Halo, dude. Why not doing some interesting high jump over there? And 6-4 kind of boring because you don't have any powers.
Yeah.
With powers.
Jay accidentally sucking because he's not starting a float before doing that.
Get a green firelight here.
Yeah, Fireline is. Oh wow, Fireline is not being nice to Rioyner.
Yeah.
But a star takes care of it all.
This definitely pretty challenging to find in casual playthrough, I guess.
Yeah. I'll never forget that's where I got my first sleep mix. That room, the Firelion room.
Yeah.
Epic. Alright, Jay finishing up with the vertical and horizontal nutshacks.
Good job for remembering that.
Oh, Rioyner.
Why not gonna
That was a very nice snag. How did he spit them out?
I don't get it. Okay, I guess
no, he has to die.
He got no way to get hammer right now. He
Oh no! He has to finish the. Yeah, he has to either soft reset or finish. Yep, he's gonna soft reset.
Yeah, 5-6 can be 1 kill. If we're gonna do the nutty strats, okay, why not? What's Spiner gonna do, man? Just yeah.
I think he's gonna damage boost towards the try and damage boost his way to the end here. Yeah.
This is the safer one. Just square hammer at the beginning of the stage.
So Jay skipped out on doing the burning mix in 6.5. I don't know how much time it optimally saves, not off the top of my head. But he opts to use fire, which I think that was actually the old strat. The only difference that makes for 7.6 or 7.6 for 6.6 is that he has to double star the penguin and the blade knight, and that can be a little bit tricky.
It's gonna.
Oh, okay. He decides to double star the Sparkies. That also works. It's a lot. I guess it's a lot safer than doing the penguin, for sure. All right, so that's Jay's last switch, and now he has to go through 6.6 and then on to Meta Knight.
Switching level 6.
Safe strats for the race, unless your name is Quill or Rox, because feels K-Man.
Feels K-Man.
Unless you're, going for Cutter DDD, which I might do once or twice. Shoutouts to Pro Hybrid. Jay getting good RNG, no faceplant pattern. I can tell Reiner's getting a little frustrated.
Jay's getting fire, I guess. He's not gonna learn the burning mix yet. And this is the winner's the most challenging one in the game. Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not so
Oh, he gets hit there. Personally, I actually quite like the new strat that was recently developed by Sniper and Demo.
to be honest, he should not.
Maybe.
Why he's
Oh,
gonna
Rioyner.
mix-
Does he know that he can mix off the Sparkies? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. This is the original backup. Shout out to the one who do 6-1 mid mix. It's actually useful.
That was a good MK fight from Jay. Yeah.
Yeah. NK fight just RNG. RNG nice.
Yeah, RNG are not complete RNG, but definitely one of the most RNG worlds.
7-1 switch is one of the most challenging one to get in terms of the movements. Yeah, the position is kinda obvious there. You see those block? Yeah. But to grab burning, there is kinda challenging. You can easily lose it. You can easily miss it, I mean. Alright. We also do the ball mix here because it's the auto mix as a possibility for the mini boss. And yeah, because the next stage Notorious 7-2, the mini boss town.
Notorious 7-2.
Yeah. Jay's one a world ahead. Go for the upper part, because then we only need to fight 4.
Yeah. Very, very good bonk. That is like textbook bonkers fight right there.
Jay missed this.
That was a weird hit from Fan. I'm not sure what he got hit by exactly. Might have just been that his iframes ran out right there. Rioyner seriously struggling here.
True. And yeah, for the casual play, you just finished the secret part of the 7-2. The game's gonna reward you with the 1-ups. And we don't actually need them, we got 7 lives. Already. One also got you
Wow, let's go. That is awesome.
Wanna take it easy and do 2 full charge for bonkers. 7-3, a kind of relaxing stage. Like the game's gonna reward after the notorious stages. The ice diamond just flow through there, the stage tracks.
I don't think a lot of people go for the jumping strats there because it can be pretty punishing if you mess it up. The float strat is a lot safer and a lot more consistent.
True.
Rioyner timing his lasers right there, which is honestly a good idea. He's kind of stopping before every Scarfy just to make sure he doesn't get hit.
What's the mini maze? Yeah.
Clock rooms.
Burning.
It's very hard to keep burning through these first few rooms because these first 2 clock rooms are complete RNG.
Talk about a little bit of BTT, VSS best periodical time. That makes why the 7-4 is one of the longest standing one. The keep burning strats is so OP.
Jay goes for the honestly better idea of just of not sliding into the bomb block, because if you do, there is the chance that if the Sparky gives you a certain pattern, which is like hopping around, there's a chance that he'll just kind of teleport next to you and then hit you into what we call the sniper hole.
Yeah, and we call that best Sparky RNG Shasted because Mr. Shasted is notoriously getting this bad RNG so many times when other people are hardly able to get it once.
Floatzel strats. Shoutouts to Floatzel being one of the best water types.
Because of the new first room strat in 7.5. Let's say around 1 second, the original one. Because the less crash bar refreshing time and the wind hunter. Jay nails it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that was close. Jay almost got hit by that flamer. I actually think sliding there loses time instead of just dashing. I see myself getting hit more often when I do that.
7.6 KDL from that stages. This is the remake of the Kirby Adventure. And yeah, I'm just gonna win through everything.
Wheel is incredible in 7.6.
Yeah, just basically the game intended way for you to do it. Kabu's annoying.
Yeah, Kabus have killed many a run.
And we are into the last room. And guess where's the switches are? Yeah, here's the last switches in the game, the last switch.
If my inclination is correct, Jay is gonna go. Jay is.
Watch it, James. It's the
he
second.
misses it.
So he's this time missed the setup.
Oh, he missed the setup. Oh, and he decides to go for Cutter. Let's go. We KDL 2 now.
Mean percent. Let's go. The mean strat. And yeah, it's actually the beginner strat for the DDD fights. And yeah, the 7.6 switch, as you see, is in the moon room. It's actually thrown back on one of the secret room in Kirby Street then. Where's
does it just give you a 1-up and a tomato? What does it give you in KDL 1?
Yeah, 1-up there in Kirby's Adventure. No, Kirby's Dream then. Oops.
So, I never thought I'd have to talk about this, but Cutter DDD. Cutter DDD is interesting because the only things you have to worry about are when he starts getting ready to jump. You have to be ready for that because, yeah, that can happen. Sure. Otherwise, you can just end up stun locking him like that. That was a nice fight. Good job, Jay.
Because it says loading time for unknown reason. Oh, why not only got one life there? Okay, S. Need to be careful right now. Alright. Alright, he nails it.
Good job, Rioyner.
Yeah. And I've got a step pattern, so you're just mashing through the thing. And avoid the attacks. Why is going for Meta Knight with 1 health? That's why I don't suggest.
That's scary. Yeah.
As I said earlier, Meta Knight's RNG's got random pattern. It's impossible to try to do no damage one intendedly. You just pay for the luck. Got 3 hits, but pretty less. So it's a pretty average one.
Yeah, Jay has 2 health. Kind of a bad orb. I doubt he'll go for early hit. He could get hit by the cape here. I really don't like it when people go like up high with that first hit. It makes hitting it a little easier, I suppose, but you get risk getting hit as well.
45 this one on or very high 44, pretty decent. There, Jay. Oh, miss it.
Oh, he missed a hit. He was complaining about that right before the race started. He was like, I missed a hit mainly. I was gonna say don't let that happen in the race, but you know, reverse commentator's curse by not saying anything.
Hey, Scarlett,
And that's time.
45. Oh, that's a 45 and by the way.
Yeah, it looked like an 05 or an 06. That was good. That was good stuff, Jay.
Good stuff, Jay. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Gee.
And yet,
I
the
spilled water
100%
over.
aka high Kirby.
What the heck? Hey, so
And let's see
Rioyner getting ready to enter 7-2. Oh, Chili doesn't give him good RNG. I'm glad he didn't go for ball swag there.
the water. At least you don't make sleep.
I don't know if anyone's actually ever mixed sleep there.
Yeah, Jay does. So that makes one of the classic NIDL clips. It must be one.
I remember when he mixed sleep in the 6-6 UFO room.
Yeah.
Fan giving a stall pattern and a forward throw. Fan.
And
Oh my goodness. He is so lucky. Rioyner is so lucky he didn't. Oh my goodness.
oh, that's the end to me. That's so sad.
Yeah, you do. If you're killing a corpse, do not follow it because you will get hit, and you will lose your ability, and I guess in the case of this, die.
Yeah.
Oh, Rioyner is in a really tough spot here. Oh, I think he's given up. I think he's given up hope.
Plus, yeah. Funky midnight Rioyner, you gotta get good. So yeah, the race is finished. Jay is obviously the winner.
Yeah, I mean, I need confirmation, obviously, but oh, that's so unfortunate.
And all the test stuff and 17s. And yeah, Jay's the winner of the winners 1-2, and he's gonna facing the winners of between Ross and Funky.
Oh.
And that's the next race in this tournament. I think so far.
So hopefully we can get them in here for an interview, even if it's not
interviews.
Yeah, get some interview links. Whoa, I can't. Okay.
It's funky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only didn't nap.
Hey. Hopefully Jay can get in here in a sec. Maybe he might be waiting for Rioyner too.
Yeah, Jay's in the set obviously. He's putting Jet inside.
Yeah, you just.
Patches for Jay.
Yeah, you can just join in Jay, and then we. There he is. So, how did you feel about that run?
Well, it happened. I finished it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got a
so-
new worst nightmare segment. Pretty hyped about that.
Yeah, that I was a little scared about that orb. Cutter DDD, how did that turn out?
Pretty well. It was actually not my worst DDD segment. It did not. I've done worse than that with Ball, apparently. So
I think Cutter's
Cutter DDD is the only way to
underrated.
go.
I think Cutter's underrated. It's pretty awesome. Let me see. So wheel mix, you missed out. I think you missed the mix at first, which was interesting because Rioyner actually went for it and got it. So for a little while, he was actually ahead. But you ended up pulling ahead out of 1-4 just because you had better movement overall.
Yeah, I don't think Rioyner's ever missed wheel mix before.
Yeah, you both got first. I believe you both got first try UFO, which was pretty cool. So I don't think we've seen any missed UFO mixes yet in the tournament.
Yeah, not yet. Setting high standards.
God, I better start practicing because I missed it.
Yeah, 4 for 4. Got a lot to live up to there. Yeah, so that World 1 sucked. World 2 was actually okay. World 3, I golded 3-1. The rest of it was okay. Not great. It was okay.
Yeah.
I think Yogurt Yard was really bad. Yeah, it was really bad. Orange Ocean? Oh yeah, I had an insane Meta Knight. That was like kind of a big gold, actually.
I didn't see it, unfortunately. I was looking at Rioyner. I felt his A button stopped functioning in the middle of World 5.
I saw that. I saw Rioyner post that in chat, and I was watching his gameplay feed during that.
He spent a while on the VC menu trying to just reconfigure it to something that was comfortable. I think he ended up setting it to R for jump, which I can't imagine that feeling good.
Yeah,
even though you don't really use the trigger buttons in this game at all. But I mean that's incredibly frustrating to have happen in a race. And then 7-2. You actually had a pretty good 7-2. Fanfan was a little mean.
Yeah, it wasn't great. I lost some time on it, but I mean it wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
I'm actually not sure how I got hit by Fanfan. It was really weird. I thought that
I didn't think you were going to get hit because it looked like you were out of his hitbox at that point.
Yeah.
Even if your ball iframes ran out, I felt like you shouldn't have gotten hit there. What? Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to get. Come on. I'm trying to get Rioyner in here, since apparently the bot was not functioning on him.
I also think that was the first time I missed 7-6 ball in probably it's been at least a year, I think. That was I don't know how. But I got to do Cutter DDD, so it was all worth it in the end.
Yeah. I love how Cutter DDD has been like brought back a little bit.
Yeah, shoutouts to Pro Hybrid.
Yeah.
Now, see, there's standard set now. We're 4 for 4 on UFO mix, and there's been at least one Cutter DDD every race.
Well, I won't skip out on that. I might skip out on UFO mixes.
Nah, you gotta get first try. You have to.
Yeah. All right.
You will let the tourney down if you don't do it, Quill.
Oh, okay. Hello, Rioyner.
Yeah, you're not next, actually. Funky and Rocks are next. Funky and Rocks have to do it.
Oh god, I hope Rocks misses it, because then the pressure will be off my shoulders.
Right. Hi, Rioyner.
Hi, Rioyner. I am so sorry for what your console did to you this race. I'm so sorry.
I was laughing the whole time.
Did it start working again, or is it just broken
No,
now?
it's not. It's still not working. But
What the heck?
like throughout the entire race, I was like, man, my A button's like really not responding, and I just assumed it was NIDL being NIDL. Then all of a sudden, like, I forgot what level it was, like 5-4 or something. It just stopped working. And
Yeah, I mean, I bet it couldn't. I don't know what button you mapped it to, but I can imagine it didn't feel very
I
comfortable.
mapped it to R.
Oh God.
I thought you were gonna run this on Wiimote. How come you switched to your like broken gamepad?
I don't remember why. Because like the gamepad, like I thought I could like handle it, but then like, because like the thing I didn't like about my gamepad is the D-pad, except the A button stopped working.
Welp.
Oof. It was still fun though.
That was actually it was really fun. It was really fun to watch up until the controller. Until the console button happened, because it was really close. For the first 3 worlds, it was pretty
Really?
close. Because Jay actually missed the wheel mix, and you ended up getting it, which saved you a little bit of time overall. And then Jay pulled slightly ahead after 1-4. But you guys still remained like just a level difference. A stage difference for a while.
I started freaking out once I actually hit wheel mix because I was not expecting to get it here. But like, so I lost a ton of time. I got hit in 1-1, and I was just like, ah, crap. But yeah, it was fun.
I think that will do for us tonight. Thank you for watching the race. We have another race coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Between us and
Ross versus Funky.
Rux versus Funky.
And we might see good mains of that.
Yeah, it's food percent is the rumor.
Yeah.
Food percent, yeah.
Very credible rumor, I think.
I honestly have no idea what the deal is with that. Yeah. So
if you wanna know what's the deal with that, watch it at tomorrow 4:30 p.m. US Eastern time, right?
Yes, Eastern time. So if you want to follow the runners, do that. If you want to follow the commentators, which are me and DJ Mon, also known as Thomas, feel free to do that. If you're looking for something else to watch from SpeedGaming, there is a Link to the Past randomizer daily race held. I guess it doesn't have something. I don't know where it's being held right now. It's going to be held somewhere. I don't think it has been updated quite yet. But on SpeedGaming 1, there's an SMZ3 1v1, and then there's an Aria of Sorrow randomizer just working up right now, going until 11:30 on SpeedGaming 4. So if you want to watch that, feel free. Otherwise, thank you for having us, and we'll see you on Wednesday.